Okay, this is the third MYP4 probability video in a little series. Make sure you've watched the first two first. I'm just going to remind you of something in the first video. I talked about mutually exclusive events. So for example, the ball's in the bag, you pick one out, and there was no ball that you could pick in this situation that was simultaneously, difficult to say at this time of the morning, yellow and blue at the same time. So yellow and blue are mutually exclusive events because there's no overlap between them. So an example of non-mutually exclusive events could be a pack of cards. Because if you're thinking about the probability of getting a 9 or a heart, you can see all the different ways of getting 9s. You can see all the different ways of getting hearts. But there's one card there that can be both a 9 and also a heart, the 9 of hearts. So the probability of getting a 9, you can see all the events there, plus the probability of getting a heart, but we've got a problem there that we've counted the 9 of hearts twice. So we need to say that the probability of getting a 9 or a heart is the probability of a 9 plus the probability of a heart minus the probability of the 9 of hearts, just so that we don't count it twice. And generally speaking, in probability notation, you can say the probability of A union B, meaning A or B or both, 9 or heart or both in this situation, is the probability of event A, a 9 in this case, plus the probability of event B, a heart in this case, minus the probability of A intersection B. You might remember from Venn diagrams in MYP2, A intersection B is the overlap of A and B. So minus the probability of getting A and also B in one event, or minus the probability of getting the card that is a 9 and also a heart. So two very similar looking symbols there that relate to sets of things. The one that looks like a U, the union symbol, means either the first thing or the second thing or both. And then the thing that is the same symbol but upside down, A intersect B, the thing that is in set A and also in set B, 9 and also a heart in this case. And of course you could go on to work out exactly what that is. In the case of the 9s or hearts, the probability of getting a 9 is 4 out of 52. The probability of getting a heart is 13 out of 52. The probability of getting the 9 of hearts is 1 out of 52. So the probability of getting a 9 or a heart is 4 out of 52 plus 13 out of 52. That makes 17 out of 52. But then minus 1 out of 52 leaves you with 16 out of 52. And that makes perfect sense when you count the cards, because there are 16 cards out of the 52 that are a 9 or a heart.